Hi there, Leo. Welcome. We're here for you. This is your reading. We're jumping into your April to May read, and this is going to be, oh my God, whoa. I literally am looking at a bug right here. It's just splattered right here, like flush parallel to where I'm sitting. I don't quite know what kind of bug this is. It could be some sort of moth or something, but it has like a longer body to it. Oh my God, it's crawling sideways. Okay, it's exiting stage left. That's the feeling here. Okay, it's like, no, don't talk about me. Okay, so something maybe, we'll get into this, but Leo, first and foremost, I want to talk a little bit about astrology for this period of time. We're going to be reading on approximately the tail end of April coming into mid-May. Okay, so I will say the 1st to the 15th approximately of May. So let's jump in and see what's what for you, Leo. Right off the bat though, let's first jump into the astros. So we're looking at coming straight into May, obviously will be that by that point in Taurus season. Right now we're filming this on the 17th and we are still in Aries season, just a few days away from Taurus entering via the sun. We have a Venus conjunct North Node, a South Node opposition, and this is going to be exactly at 1:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is again the 17th of April. I'm gonna read as of today. So a day of your, okay, so anyhow, yeah, you guys, like, some of you, I'm just going to say, I feel like something is going to kind of reach a crossroads. Yeah, every time now I look at this bug, he's going sideways. It's like, oh, there's something, we're going to get down to it. I feel like there is a bit of like a moment of crossroads, maybe when it comes to people in your environment. It could also be some kind of information that goes around, okay? I do feel that it may be a little awkward, but we'll get into it for someone. All right. Then on the 18th, we have the moon in Virgo. We do have a void, of course, on the 18th, so do keep that in mind. Mars will be... Okay, yeah, I feel like something keeps stopping you, Leo. It's almost like, yeah, I see someone even kind of like almost distracting you. Again, we're going to get into it. So, okay, the moon, wow, I see a lot of birds right there. This is definitely a month. It's giving me Uranian energy big time. Like, things are not going to add up, okay, necessarily. Like, they're not going to just make sense, is what I hear, Leo. So, yeah, now the moon will move into Virgo again after it has that void, of course, we see in the sign of Leo. By 10:10 a.m., we're going to see moon entering Mercury ruled Virgo. Some of you here, there's something about competition that's going to come up. It could quite literally be around the 18th. Okay, and between the 18th and the 19th, you have something coming down. That is your moon's, you know, yeah, moon conjunct the sun. If you are sun sign Leo, that is, there's something that is a little bit uncomfortable. Again, I hear it like that. Yeah, I see a lot of distractions. I feel you're a little bit like edgy. You're a little bit unsettled. You feel ungrounded a bit. But yeah, let's get further again. On the 19th, let's look at any major. We have a lot of transits going exact on the 19th, including the sun moving into Taurus. That's going to be at 9:57 a.m. That's going to be Eastern Standard Time. Then we have here Mercury conjuncting exact Venus. That's again going to be 0-degree orb based on Eastern Standard Time, 4:57 a.m. Then we have a Mars sextiling Jupiter, 11:28 a.m. And then we have Mars sextiling Uranus at 7:55 p.m. There's that Uranus. Interesting. We're going to talk more about that. Okay, then we'll do that on members. Join members. It's a great way to channel. It's a great way to support this channel, y'all. Thank you for those of you who do also super chat and PayPal donate. All of you guys are seen. Thank you guys for tuning in here to this collective. Thank you for supporting this collective, and thank you for showing up to this mission of ascension. Okay, and I'm a Pleiadian Light Body Council member, in case you're curious. You know, why am I drawn to her? You probably have some connection to the Pleiades. Let's look here at Saturday then, the 20th. We have Jupiter is going to conjunct Uranus. We have more of that string of Uranus, that Uranian, as we said it earlier in the week, energy. It's going to be continuing on, and now via Jupiter. Now, anything Jupiter touches, it just kind of goes like, so this is going to be a lot of Aquarius. We'll talk more about that on members. We have Jupiter conjuncting Uranus, though. It goes exact at 10:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, again on the 20th. I'm hearing something about a volcano here. The moon then will go void, of course, in Virgo. That's going to be from 7:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have a pretty long sort of you know, stretch here, and I'm seeing really dark clouds moving very quickly, and I look up and I see again that bug. Now, we have on the 21st, yeah, we've got Venus conjunct return to sender, Chiron. Okay, and the sun is squaring Pluto. Things can get kind of intense. I'm hearing, do be careful who it is as well that you give trust to at this time. On the 22nd, we're not seeing any exact sort of transits. And we do, though, have a voided course to keep that in mind. 1624 military time, following into the next day. And this is going to be around 8:17 a.m. On the 23rd, we have a Scorpio full moon. We have a video that has sort of, yeah, already been done on those energies there. So if you do feel guided, if you do feel compelled, I feel that there's something coming up here that will be exposed during this time. This is a really big deal. This is actually going to be, I'm hearing something about Plato. This is something about past life energy. It's about lifetimes ago coming to a head. I'm seeing 555 right there on the clock, and that is definitely going to possibly climax on the 23rd. So do keep an eye out as well for the part of your chart that relates to Scorpio. Return the energy in the crown to sender. Some of you are going to let go of people for good here. I see cords, I see portals, I see things just breaking apart for infinity. I hear it like that. You know, that was never meant to be. That puzzle piece is set next to that puzzle piece there. It's just not meant to be, and we're going to let it go. We're going to release it. What's that saying? Let God let go, or something like that. Yeah, so I see you giving into something. All right, then we have here on the 24th, the moon is still in Scorpio. I'm hearing something about a sheep. Interesting, I'm hearing sheep. Then we have on the 25th, Mercury going direct, stationing direct. Do keep in mind though, Leo, that we still have a post-shadow retrograde period. Okay, so this is going to be something that could be a little bit disillusioning. I do hear it in that way, like we maybe feel also a very strong pull or a magnetic sort of, like a sense of, you know, being guided. I just sort of hit my elbow on my headphones there. Some of you, you know, you do want to still be careful, especially on this day for technology. You know, be vigilant. Driving, okay, using motor operated vehicles. You do need to be still aware of also your surroundings, and this is going to include the post-shadow period. So I'm hearing for the thrice time, like, be careful. Okay, Gemini, I'm hearing Gemini. Those of you who are maybe Geminis with the moon in Leo, you need to be really careful here. I hear it like that. Just don't assume that, you know, because even on the very day that Mercury goes direct, it's like everyone's in the airport. It's just pandemonium. So do be careful. On the 26th, we have no necessarily exact transits, but we do have the moon in Sag. The 27th, the moon carries over. We have the 28th, Mars conjunct Neptune. Do be, again, careful there. Mercury's still going to be in post-shadow retrograde. And we're going to have Neptune up in the mix with Mars. That's not really going to work for many people here. I hear it like that. Most people are not really in a higher form of Mars. They're not really in a higher form of Neptune. I'm talking about the global collective. Not everyone is at that point where they're really ascended to the point where they're conscious. Okay, this is going to be a day where people are going to be crazy on the roads. Just be really careful. Mars conjuncting Neptune on the 28th, Sunday. You may want to lay low. Might be a nice day to sort of, I see someone here with a hat, you know, just kind of maybe just chill. I hear it like that, but always take it as you will. We then have Venus moving into Taurus, and the thing to note with that is that indicates that Venus was in Aries at 29 degrees just the day before. And so with that Venus at 29 of Aries, it's kind of like having a Venus conjunct Mars, and alongside Mars being conjunct Neptune, things can get really hectic. I mean, chaotic, messy. So that transit is going to then carry over and peak on the 29th. I see a really big question of your priorities coming up. And just in general, I mean, like, not just you, Leo, but everyone, right? We're all sort of going to be more thinking of that sort of, you know, the necessities in life. You know, you're probably going to realize where maybe you were getting kind of silly with something, maybe carried out, getting drawn out with something. Something was impractical. I hear that as well. And you just sort of have this sense of appreciation for the fact that that doesn't resonate with you anymore. And you're not fighting that, Leo. And that's great. On the 30th here, trailing out of April, we see Mars heading into Aries, and this is extremely significant. We do want to circle this day. One, because Mars will be at 29 of the prior sign of Pisces, and it's not exactly exalted there, is it? Mars being in Pisces as well will accent that Mars conjuncting Neptune and bringing even more emphasis to that theme, okay, of the third dimensional reality as well, and matters of the ethereal. So it's a day where we really also understand the higher form. where are we really at in that balance? Are we tending to our physical vessel just as much as we are our higher self when it comes to making things so-called happen, making shit so-called happen in this dimension? Are we manifesting the way we want to manifest, not just based on our higher self in terms of what our higher self needs, but also, yeah, our ego self? And it's interesting because, you know, your higher self, we may think, oh my God, I have to sacrifice my ego needs to sort of find a better attunement towards my crown. No, you know, your higher self is like, hey, I need you to actually focus on the third dimension. That's why you're here on this planet at this time. So it's a bit of this moment of check-in. The more honest you can get with that, the more sober you can get with that, the easier this transit will flow through. We then have here again on the 30th, Mars again trailing out of the 29th degree of Pisces. We're going to be finding relief here. I see that there's been this weight, and we'll talk more to this end on members. Join members by clicking that join button. It's sitting right next to subscribe, and you'll be able to get more downloads when it comes to these particular transits. There's also a brand new tier, which is the highest tier in members, and it's going to be all about sort of product energy flow series content, which I was doing when I was first starting out this channel. I almost did that, and I was like, no, I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna do that quite yet. I'll do it later. And so I'm feeling that's coming back up. We're gonna be working more with pranic energy flow exercises in addition to more astrology. So yeah, if that's something that you're looking for, that's an option. It is an investment. That tier is, and I was like, Spirit, you sure? Yep, this is where we're headed to next. So if you're really, really serious about your ascension, this is going to be the tier that you're looking at. You'll get access to absolutely every single member's video and that new content of pranic energy flow, which is going to be really exciting, y'all. It'll be primarily, well, yeah, I see a really fast moving bird. It's coming up soon too. I've been working with Spirit on that. Like, when are we going to do this? They're saying soon. So anyhow, we're going to get more details on that, to that end. Towards members, we'll give more downloads on that. Mars in Aries, though, this is really important because Mars in Aries, well, Mars is home. Mars is comfortable there. Mars being in Aries is going to also give us this sense of boundless energy. So, you know, we're going to have a lot of reserves of fire on us. What are we going to create with that? It's great to have a sort of top-down plan. With the Sun now in Taurus, with Venus now in Taurus by this day, the 30th of April, we're going to have our conviction about us to sort of take that question more seriously. What is it that I'm doing here on this planet? What am I doing? Really, what am I creating? What am I manifesting? And what am I doing with that, what I create? Am I sort of reinvesting that into my cause? This is also tying up loose ends with where you may be, a bit maybe wasting your time, your energy, okay, your resources, what you're creating. Is it sort of, something that's recyclable? I hear it like that. How are we sort of making what we create make more for us? This is possibly quite literally a question of investment. If you have been manifesting and saving up, it's like, how can I maximize? How can I also make my money work for me? That could be a huge question that a lot of us are now asking of ourselves. Like, where does my money need to go right now? It could be that you're wanting as well to answer questions more related to the earth. Okay, where should I invest? Like, literally, but yeah, I see a huge flock of birds. There were 6 birds in that flock. Or 5, 6. Where can I sort of give back? Okay, I hear that as well. It goes both ways. So some of you here, though, you're really trying to maybe find a greater sort of spot for profit. Where can I be where I really want to be financially, and not forgiving that, right? It's not like, oh, this didn't work, I'm just going to sort of let that be the case another term through. You're going to have goals here. You're going to set milestones is what I do here, especially if you're very heavy in Taurus in your chart and very heavy in Aries. You're going to love this season. You're just going to eat it right up. You're going to make a lot of progress as well. Well, you're going to make a lot of things clear for yourself. Like, what is my top-down plan? What do I really, really, really need to get a move on with as well? And where have I been lingering, okay, to this point already? So this is about being efficient. And I feel it's really about just burning off that back burner list. Like all those things that you've just been sort of saying, okay, I'm going to do it tomorrow, oh, maybe I'll wait another day. We're not seeing none of that here. By the 29th, by the 30th, we're going to just be kind of moving full steam ahead. Now, on the 30th, we do have a voided course, so do keep that in mind. Mars and Aries, okay, concurrent to the moon changing signs from Cap to Aquarius. If you have any really big decisions relating to matters of finances, this is obviously a general video. It's still a channel message, and it's dispatched on all of YouTube, right? So anybody could watch. So do please take that into consideration when you're making decisions when it comes to anything in life. Consult a private practitioner, financial guru, whoever, however, but yeah, a specialist. But this is going to be a date that you really want to sort of just get everything done. I hear it like that, you know, as much as you can. On that 29th, we have that beautiful earthy moon in Cap, and that's going to be overlaying with this Venus and the sun, and they're all very fresh and new, right in the first decan of Taurus. So it's a great time to sort of also initiate, start any projects off. You'll like what you see come of that in about 6, I'm hearing months. I'm hearing the sweet spot though with that is really going to be 10 months. So see what actually transpires outside of that sort of bubble of this, just this sort of young sun and Venus. Okay, you'll be really pleased. I feel like you'll look back, like probably towards even Leo season is what I do here, and you'll just like look back and be like, damn, I remember that thing I started on the 29th really kind of just blimped out. It really blew up. Even some of you may start something that goes fucking viral on that 29th. So that's a day where you can really just kind of also just emit, you know, your vision to the universe. Like, this is what I really want to manifest. Many of you are going to have that energy to do so. It's like, I want to now start thinking like that. And so you're giving yourself to this way of being that is fresh. Okay. It's a fresh set of eyes. It's like, I can do something new. Maybe if something hasn't been successful, I have a new dawn of a new day in terms of my perception and how I see whether or not I'm ready to start over. Okay. And start anew. So I feel it's a sense of refreshing energy here for you, Leo. You'll probably really love as well that we see the fixed energy of Taurus here, ruling with the sun, your ruler, right? And Venus. So Venus as well is very comfortable in Taurus. We have 2 planets by the 30th. They're in their home rulers. So you're going to also be feeling this, Leo, because we are always looking at your sun, right? Placement. We're looking at your ruler placement. And the sun being in the sign of Taurus, and thus the ruler of Taurus being very strong at this time. And Mars as well, Venus and Mars, brings a question of also collaboration up. And I feel some of you are going to find some partners here potentially who are going to be lifetime soulmates. These people, returning the crown chakra descender, you're going to find someone. This is going to be something a lot of people are going to be, I'll be very honest with you, Leo, very jealous of, all right? Because this is a partnership of lifetime. It's like, holy shit, like people looking in on you like, damn, they found their person. They found that collaborator. It is a matter of career thing. But it's a lot of things. I feel like this is just kind of that partnership that people would die for. Like, it's like, I want to find someone like that in my life. You're going to find that person, Leo. It's going to be a window of opportunity there for you. Let's get further though. But again, the 30th, really the 29th though. Some of you are also going to get really close to someone. This person is very successful. I'm seeing this person being someone who is highly desirable. In general, you're really going to respect this person. It's like, wow, I'm hearing, where have you been? Now, the 1st of May is where we jump straight in with this 3rd quarter stage moon. It's key. Do circle this day because we'll start to see the angling out of that last moon cycle. So Scorpio will accent here. Return it. Scorpio will activate is what I hear again. There could be something that you sort of have a moment to sort of actualize further. There's something that's going to become a bigger deal to you. I heard that as well. Maybe it just sort of was a very silent sort of epiphany. I hear that. You're going to sort of see something even inside of you sort of become something much bigger that maybe it needs to be. And the question is, how do you care for what it is that you care for? What do you do about what you love, Leo? And I think that some of you are going to bring something from your sort of you're tapping into your heart more when it comes to whatever it is that you may have sort of had an epiphany about around, again, that full moon. Let's flip back to that. That was on the 23rd of April. I'm talking in the future, right? So we're not quite there yet. We're on the 19th. Not 19th, 17th. But the 19th, okay, the sun is when the sun entered in Taurus. So you may have had a few sort of, I'm hearing ding, 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 like you hit a few sort of heights here with a certain project, and you'll see that again, that height sort of become something that you need to sort of really reach for. Maybe this is the last rung for you. You know, you're just going to kind of just step on that last bit of that ladder and really reach for this conversation. I hear that as well. We're going to get more on that. I'm really excited to pull a tarot for the day today and see what you get when it comes to May 1st. It sounds kind of interesting and exciting. We got then the 2nd of May for you. Mercury, we've got actually Pluto going retrograde officially. Okay, so we're going to talk more about that, the 3rd, the 4th. Okay, so that's where Spirit wants to close out. It sounds like they wanted to just talk about the astrology of these last 2 weeks, more or less, okay, of April. And we're going to get more into the astrology of May. Maybe we'll do a bonus extended on members. How about that? And yeah, join us there on monthly tier for members. We're going to look at the astrology. We'll get kind of how we got with this last 2 weeks of April. We'll do the same for May, for the 1st and 15th there. All right, I'll put the link eventually in the bio description box below, but if you don't want to worry about coming back to this video, just join members and you'll get notified. Okay, so thank you guys again for tuning in. We're now going to jump in for the tarot for you, Leo. I'm really strongly getting here right off the bat. Let me just channel whatever wants to come through. You have a new partnership on the horizon. This person is going to return it. I'm seeing it's a music record deal for some of you. Now, by the way, let's reiterate here that this is a channel message. I am a channeler. I'm a starseed oracle medium. You and this person who's coming in, you return it. This is about. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient being. I'm here with skill. Okay, when it comes to oracle work from another lifetime, I hear that as well. The Spirit wants me to illuminate here. If maybe you guys are wondering, just for clarity, you know, this is going to be not just a tarot reading. I'm going to also be working with your Akashic. So we're looking at your past lives here, Leo, as well, and how that needs to be brought up at this time. Now, some of you here, you are going to be very, 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 very desirable at this time. You need to remember that it's a matter of energy. It's a matter of vibration. People want what you got. You need to know that you are only going to have more where that comes from, and it's not like, you know, people are going to change. Sorry. But if they're already in the energy of sort of wanting what you've got, and they're in that jealous sort of evil eye energy, you know, they're not in the higher light. Sorry, okay? And it's a little too late, okay, to, yeah, pretend like you didn't take that blue pill, right? So we talked about this on this channel years ago. You know, we had that time where we were all deciding. So these are also people who you have known, Leo. You know, I see that you kind of pass them up on a highway of sorts, and they're kind of looking at you like, these people are not, they could even possibly, maybe at a certain point, they were much more successful than you, so-called, what's success? They, you know, they felt that they were more successful than you, okay? And now they're like, holy shit, like, Leo is bypassing us. So something is going to be seen here. It's a little awkward for whoever that is. I'm going to grab the tarot. Give me a sec, y'all. Thank you again for hitting the like button in advance on this video. All right, Spirit, can we get into Leo's Akashic? Thank you so much. We are working here with your Sun, Moon, Rising, any placement of Leo. Those who are drawn to this channel, drawn to this video, you're here. It's for a reason. There is something that your spirit team, your astral star seed guides want you to know, want you to be reminded of. Can I get a little detail as to what that is for Leo in their highest light form, okay? What is going to be of advantage when it comes to this collective as well? I'm not reading on ego, Leo, okay? I would say Leo ego. Right, so let's see. Yeah, you're going to connect with someone here, Leo. There's someone around you who's going to be watching you. Connect to this person. They're very, very competitive with you. Let's see here. Some of you, this is about music. Return to the crown. Return it. Okay, you're going to have what? Oh, God, here we go. This is a reading. It did come through some months ago. Yep, the Sun, you're leading out with your own. You're going to win something. Are you ready for this? You are. I'll answer for you. You are. So many are trying to slow you down, though. This person here, they want to get you to question something. Someone's going to come out of the woodwork. They want to partner with you. This person, someone wants to absolutely just cherish you, adore you. They want to. They see you on a pedestal, and they want to build the pedestal out and really see you there. Like, this person has really decided to invest in you, and you need to go for it. That's what I'm hearing. That's what you feel. But someone around you is like watching this. It's a little bit strange. It's like, you know, they're watching you on the stage get this like big buzzer moment. It's kind of giving me like American Idol. Clear in the crown. Some of you, this is something with politics, okay? I do see the colors white and blue. Some of you here, I see the color orange as well, like a ARMA orange. Some of you, you're going to have maybe some kind of even plateau you reach, and maybe you're like feeling a little awkward. I mean, I don't really think it's you that's feeling awkward. I think it's this person who's feeling awkward, but it's kind of weird because like this person's right around you. I feel like they're looking at you. I'm hearing on. You're on. Your microphone is on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is very, very exciting for you, but this person is not able to really appreciate and really accept this win of yours. So I do feel like you may be picking up on some awkward energy in the environment. Like you kind of wish this person wasn't so weird about it, but yeah, that's what it is. Now let's get a little further with the they could have a lot of Sagittarius, or there's something about travel involved here. Like maybe you all travel to intern even, or to apply for some position, and you're doing like, you're very impressive. And the teacher, I'm hearing the teacher, someone has sort of like given you a trophy of sorts. I really see it like that. And I feel like this person is just standing right there. It's honestly, again, I repeat, just a little bit awkward. Now we have the Two of Swords to the apex. Ooh. So you're very humble. The Two of Cups in reverse. Sorry, was this person trying to, okay, we have to say it, yeah. Was this person trying to like, even like derail you, and they realized that it didn't work? Like this person was trying to take you down or something with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords to play. They were trying to project to you even, or get involved in what you're doing and like throw you off. And I repeat, it just didn't work. I'm seeing something about, yeah, the colors black and white. Like they were trying to be divisive. It's like they tried to talk smack between you and this person. And then after all this time, they realized, yeah, it didn't work. I see a flask here. They were trying to possibly do some so-called spell work, Ace of Wands in reverse. They got possibly even kicked out, fired. It's like it's embarrassing. I repeat, like, you know, just everything kind of tumbled on this person. So can I get here, Spirit, top-down read from the, we'll do the 17th, okay, of April, which is today, until the mid-May. Yeah, this person, I feel like they're acting like they're happy for you. But I don't think that they're in your, timeline. They cannot, they can't support you. It's like, they may even tell you that, like, oh, I gotta go. I can't watch her win this. I hear it like, I mean, ew. I can't watch this happen to me. I hear that as well. Like, that your win, they see it as their loss. It's like, okay, yeah. So they're gonna separate. It could be just an astral thing. Like, your guys are possibly gonna pull you guys apart. Here comes the Tower with the Ace of Swords. Don't be surprised when you see people act kind of just awkward, you know? It's like, why did you run to the restroom when I was winning my trophy on stage? That was a little weird. You know, this person, return it. They can't stand the thought that you would win this. Some of you, you know, it could be that they lost that thing that now you win. And maybe they, for instance, they were working for a company, okay? And that company fired them and hired you for the same position. And they're like, you know, yeah. So someone here has a tattoo of a number. So it's their karma as well, you know? Yeah, it doesn't sound like they were doing very well for Spirit. So, sorry, I mean, bye. You know, that's really what we're looking at. Spirit just fired them. That's that. This is a really, really low vibrational person. Okay, it's not your person as well. So some of you here, you have someone coming in who maybe this is their ex. I can see that as well being the case for some of you. I am seeing that on some timeline. I do see that this was very, very raunchy. Maybe they even tried to break you guys apart. They realized the love is too strong and that they have nothing to do between the two of you, and they just kind of like it's just they don't know what to do anymore. So some of you, they even dedicated their whole life to trying to break this apart. It's like it didn't work. So I hear that again. And you lead out with the Sun, Leo. Wow. Oh, and the Empress. Okay. Do you have a good evil eye necklace? Okay, it's time to get an evil eye necklace, ring, or whatever. If you're in a jewelry shop right now, you're like, there's an evil eye, there's a Hamsa, there's a lightning bolt zag. I would probably do the evil eye. Just saying. Maybe it's a metaphor, but you're going to be looking very good. With the Empress and the Sun, I see someone showing you how good you look, and that's part of it. Like, someone's trying to maybe even cast on you that you're not worthy, and I mean, someone else is going to come through and just say right in front of that person to you, you're super worthy. And it's like, it's just going to downplay all of what they were trying on you, or what they were returning the sacred world, trying to do around you. It sounds like, you know, they can't come straight to you. It's giving me frenemy energies even, okay? Like, they couldn't come and say this to your face. They tried to create this sort of so-called storm around you. I hear again, it didn't work. We had the Fool. You're going to be very well known, Leo. Do you realize some of you going viral? Get ready now. Pack your luggage for viral world. Yep. You're headed for it. You're headed to that land that is the one that you laugh and that you enjoy. You are going to enjoy your life. I hear it like that from here on, Leo. You're going to be very happy. You're going to be very well known. I hear that again. Now, why is that important for Leo? Because, you know, you are ruled by the Sun. The sun, we're not talking about 8th house. The Scorpios can see their happiness in a more private, sort of behind the stage kind of. Leo needs the stage. Leo is on the stage anyways. And so you're going to feel successful in the way that you're going to be appreciated for what you really want to be appreciated for. It's like, I'm tired of getting clout for the things that I don't really care about. Now you're going to feel that you're coming into your form. Finally, I hear it like that. Return to the heart chakra. You've even changed something. You've transmuted something. And it's so much more for you. You know, I hear it again. Natural. We have here the sun in the backdrop, literally, of the Fool card. And that makes me think that there's something really, really kind of quirky even about you. That's going to now be something that people, they love. Okay, like maybe you felt people even at a certain point like they were making fun of you, Leo, for whatever this thing is. Now you're going to feel like, damn, I really don't have to dance anyone else's rhythm out. I am enough. I hear that as well. And I feel like this karma that's coming about to sort of consecrate and give sort of fire to your cause. Like people want to support you. You're very popular. I hear that as well at this time. Okay, you're going to be seen as popular at this time. It's a growing sort of, it's growing. So it's not changing, I'm hearing as well. You have a lot of support on the astrals. Don't forget where you come from, Leo. You have a lot of guides who have seen you, okay, stumble. And they made sure that it never actually turned to a fall. Okay, because they know that you were born in the summer, and we need to see some more of that. People want your standing ovation, Leo. I see this being very exciting. I'm gonna get further on members on this for you. Join us there. Bye.